I can continue my journey with Final Fantasy XVI. And let's look. First thing what there is speak with Otto. So we need to find Otto.
If the state of our coffers is anything to go by, I'd say we found ourselves a wealthy patron.
I check one thing. Aha, we are going to the cliffs. Maybe I check my chamber, or Clive's chamber. There seems to be something new on reading table. A desert islands. Sit a second. I trust you will forgive me putting you and your dear uncle to the test. I am confident that a man of your position can understand the importance of earning one's trust, especially in times like these. For what is worth, you now have earned mine, and all I can assume I shall not easily be relinquished. May this be the start of fruitful relationship.
You're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
But I check Nektar, our Moogle. There seems to be a lot of new monsters. The Hill to Dione. Class B. Republican merchants reports around of a caravan being crashed by a black border creature, indeterminate in nature, but quite decided in size, strength and spirit. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay black mass would can be eternal gratitude not only of the desert traders but of the curse breakers who risk life and limp with every trip through the Velcro. Also Velcro area there might be one of these special monsters. Soul Stinger. A swarm of vicious Valkyrie has of late made in the nest near abandoned village in the fields of Korava, and as has grown, so too has its hangar already stripped corpses of great prey beasts have been sighted in its vicinity. Should the Valkyrie be left to their own devices, the nearby settlements and surely be reduced to naught but a collection of bleached bones with Felmoon. And then again Grimalkin, also new beast. Just off the sickle, the road that leads from Damel to the shore, leave a dead end canyon into which travelers moving at night are found to stray, providing a constant supply of sustenance for feline mustfowl. With the daytime desert heat ever in own threat to life, and merchants ever mindful not to waste their last shards of crystal on the lighting of lamps. Only the monster's demise might save them. And then again you, Nine of Knives. Dalmakian traders are wont to say prayer for unworthy travelers journeying from Dameliel to Dakespan. For the lurks bloodthirsty brigand, one who appears to be more interested in letting the blood of his quarry than is in any kill or goods he might plunder from the caravans. If the road is to be made safe again, then at least one traveler passing through the place mustn't flee, but stand and fight. And then, aha, I think S is even stronger or more dangerous than A. I wonder if there is class double S. Urgent breaker of worlds. Urgent notice to all curse breakers to the discovery of fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. We have lately been investigating all work in the region is to be hated with immediate effect halted, and all members are to proceed further than village gate, but it should be awakened by our presence. No word action may be taken without Sid express permission. Okay, so there were different kind of monsters, special monsters.
The conquering hero returns, and with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Walooders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Walooders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The kingdom of Walood claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Speak with Charon, speak with Blackthorne, speak with Harpokrates. I just check
And how
their
may I
symmetry.
assist you today?
Something new. Ask about Upo Kupka. Kupka and the Fang Fair, Petro Kupon, which Republic stood. Not that both have crumbled. Dhalmekia descent in the chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask, will the Mister not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of their crumbling nations? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Standing between Dhalmekia and disaster, former feels Marshal Eugen Havel. Any is to pick up the baton of command. It shall surely be he. But as the bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he able to keep his head above water, I wonder?
How may I help you today? The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Then maybe I first visit Harpokrates.
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is the big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Harpokrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
So it's time to find out who is Ultima.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have said it many times.
Kuka was murdered, but he was also a thief. A thief who robbed us of our happiness, of our hope. And thought I know is wrong to revel in death of another. We can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended.
Thank you, Clive.
Were you aware
that in many cities parents are forbidden from having children? It is believed that ether used to bring a child in the world, hasten the crystal's curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Such is the world we live in. Fortunately, the engrossed parents were able to escape that world, if only for a few brief summers.
But what of the twins themselves?
Born into Hideaway, one touched by magic, the other spared its burden. Their minds are blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. They will grow up knowing there is no difference between man and bear, and they will pass the truth to their own children and to theirs, until the world we live in now is but a footnote in the annals of history.
Yes, change will come.
And true magic with tricks requires no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last mother crystal has fallen. Let's look tomes.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
No, still level 4. Maybe I take a couple of interesting ones. First is this Drake's fan in the previous episode. A mother crystal that was located in the heart of the Dalmatian Republic, while it is widely reported to have been destroyed by Sid the Outlaw in the year 878. Rumors also abound of orcs, subjects of Kingdom of Malur, have been sighted there at the time. Regardless of the cause, The loss of their mother crystal and dominant upon whom they so heavily relied soon brought the Dalmex to the negotiation table in desperate bid for cessation of hostilities with the Empire. Then, maybe I take the Titan because it was part of Hugogup, the Warden of Earth, who takes the aspect of fearsome stony giant. He is known to awaken among the descendants of ancient modes of Earth, tribe who once dwelled in the deserts of what is now the Dalmatian Republic, by the far largest and most physically imposing of all icons. Titan's strength was bedrock upon which the Republic was built. I think this, maybe I checked this, I know, an assault by Hubakupka, dominant of Titan, and his private guard on the first hideaway of Sid Outlaw in the year 873, the safe haven established among forgotten ruins long consumed by the blight, was entirely destroyed, and many of Sid's collaborators and the bearers they had freed from servitude were slain. Maybe I check Odin. Orcs, species of beastmen native to us. Orcs have historically lacked the means with which to cross the Strait of Otto and make ingress into the stone. However, rumors of they having been sighted at the Drake's Fang having begun a spread of late, along the speculation that they might even have joined forces with their long-time enemy, the Kingdom of Falud. Lord Harpard. I checked this. Lord Commander of Kingdom Falud armies, Harpard is known to many as Constant Knight, by reason of his unchanging icy demeanor and his unwavering loyalty to his liege. Indeed, he appears to command Barnabas' complete trust, having been gifted full command of the Royal Order of Knights, despite his apparent youth. The capacity in which he evacuated Hubakupka from Rosalit Castle, however, remains mystery. Maybe I look are there any persons? I think we checked Torgal, but let's see if there are anything new about him. Clive's faithful friend, who is fiercely protective of him and his allies. However, it emerges that he is much more than mere Saint Hound. He is a rare frost wolf, imbued with the sorcerer's strength that he is able to call upon to find his alliance in the times of crisis. Maybe I check. Dominant of a Titan, after losing his hands to Clive Blade in the crypt of Rosalit Castle, he was spirited back to Dalmekia by his enigmatic Paluder ally, Lord Harper. Clive followed after storming Cooper's stronghold in the heart of Drake's Fang to finish his once and for all. The duel has ensured, first with Titan, then with something even more terrible, led not only Cooper's long-awaited demise, but to that of nation Mother Crystal. Maybe I check Taria, a resident visitor of Clive's Hideaway and most trusted ally of the cause, branded as bearer from birth and forced to serve as a battlefield healer. Taria put her surgical training to use in removing her own brand, a procedure she has since perfected and offers to any other escaped slave. Okay, I check here. Let's look next page. I check if was there anything about Wood. Another worldly being that Clive encountered in the inner sanctum of Drake's head. He addressed Clive as a mythos before attempting to merge their consciousness. However, Clive was able to summon the will to resist the creature before Joshua returned from the dead to imprison it in the cage of flame that he sealed away in his own heart. And maybe I just mysterious crystal. There is something about Frostful, rare breed of wolf from the frozen northern territories that is said to be able to conjure magic. An ancient fable from the region prominently features Frostful by the name of Fenrir, who was companion to the Queen of Snow, most likely an allusion to the dominant of Shiva, and defended her not with the tooth and claw, but with balls of ice. There is about this flower. I have always wondered what is the meaning of this flower. Vivian tail, the elegant white flower that is the symbol of Holy Empire of Shambrick. Okay, this is only what is said about this flower.
You're always welcome, Clive.
Let's look at those. Then we need to visit or speak with Charon.
Thanks to Sid, the man who heard you.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Charon. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. Starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
There is something new because there is yellow icon.
And what can I do for you?
There was this especially.
It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck to you. For many here, every word foe paled in comparison to the threat of Kupka. Now he is gone, we'll finally have time to devote to every gripes and grumbles. And as the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end of more than a few.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
I just check if was there anything special. There are few of these. Increase ability points earned in normal encounters. Is very nice actually. There are 2 orchestration spells. I have enough
Come
of
again.
those.
Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I'm always interested to see if there are any new songs. So this was the last one what we maybe I change because we have this jukebox.
Thanks to Sid.
It's good to use it.
Hurt your mother and father is gone.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
I'm smiling too.
Blackthorne, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Cooper is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
There is something new here. This one. If there was ever a man who deserved a rustic knife in the cut, it was that prick. Not that I let you carry around a rusty knife. He said it won't bring back the people we lost, but will ease few hearts.
Included.
Thank you.
What do you want?
I check. Can I make anything new? Aha! Enhancer +1. I have Eternal Fury, so I can make back better sword. And currently I have this. Diamond Sword +1, but I'm not able to do it yet. I'm missing bone. So I do this one.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
What about here? I'm missing Electro. And I'm missing also this bone. Actually, I need 2 bones. There are 2 good items. And this requires mass. What about the last one? This requires also bone. Okay, I have better sword. It's good always to save when you have better items. And was there any Otto place? Okay, let's go to talk with Otto. Maybe I check. I just look if there are anything easy to see new things. Okay, that requires more time.
Barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old Hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
And I remember that it was we need to visit also Mid, or Sid's daughter. And there is something new here.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? It was luck, and luck alone.
That saw me safety out of Hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. I see them, in my dreams sometimes. Always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them.
But now,
I can tell something different that could cause that you avenged them. And I know they'll say back to me. So let me say it for them.
Thank you, Clive. Here you go.
There are new quests. Aligned reports. There are at least 2 new quests. And I think those would be very interesting
Always
to do.
something in there.
I just checked this one.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Kuka.
I thought that dead would change things.
When I close my eyes.
I can still hear Charon's voice and see the whispers for us to run as she calls out to the soldiers to distract him. His word saved us. I'll never forget that. It's just like he said, fairies are immortal. And he lives on in me. He changed my life and I wanted to thank him ever since.
Only I don't know how.
I don't know the right words.
I wish you were here.
He teaches them to me.
Come to claim your just desserts?
And there are not anything new here.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
And I think I visit. Time to visit Vivian. or not Vivian, but Mid. Sid's sister.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Why would anyone want to do that?
I knew it was a good idea to have editors study alongside the children. It's really stoked their competitive spirit.
There was some kind of note. On Lac lived a queen and a goblin tree, but heed not did the goblin tear queen, and so, full of wrath, did the sea banish them to shore, where they sucked on mud till the lips turned black, and they begged to return, and good of heart, the queen, she did take them back. Okay, we need to go down. This new engineering shop.
Don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen.
The Enterprise. I've heard this also in Final Fantasy XIV.
Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. The thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts making. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorne. He'll know what to do.
Okay, Blackthorne knows how to...
Get no tell of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
So we are building a ship. And I think I visit the blacksmith.
Blackthorne, can I ask a favor?
How with it?
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. What then? What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Thermal plating designs. Instructions how to go about building oneself. Thermal plating to dissipate heat from round mithril engine should vessel in need of such a thing.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though, and I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
Right.
Okay, we need 2 more persons.
So Lid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperature she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coating the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Speak with letting off steam. But let's speak.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going with you?
Mi päti Gav.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorne's supply. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
So idea was to pick up right man for the right job.
I'll get us a good price. Is that what you want to worry about?
Sounds like this river we're looking for is south of the Dalamil Inn. I'll hire us a wagon and meet you there.
Didn't know you had that many teeth. I check. Are there anything? There is one I probably do this one side quest.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
No one to man the shop. Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Okay, we need to go to this direction for side quest.
Yes. They're quite sought after. Where did all the men of your
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Let's go.
Oh, not here. Ah, it's totally new direction. And actually not here. Okay, yeah. That was what is left of it after explosion.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself. Remember the good times. Focus on your faith. Maybe I take the middle.
Try to remember the good times. Do that, and the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
Even in the bakery. What a fool I've been. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. You've opened my eyes. I have to get back there right away. Farewell.
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
It just remind me that it might be possible. Time to go back.
Come on.
I just wonder what is here. I remember that one of those monsters was somewhere here. Okay. This is the border of the... Harpokrates. I wonder if there are anything same like in Final Fantasy XVI.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Silver platters! Oh, where did all the men go? Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Barn. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Looks like Mother Crystal.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why? No fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt! Crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say we're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Use your loaf.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but do you have to use the good salt? Leave some for the rest of us.
Sorry, Master. I'll go and get some more later.
And then the main quest. It is dark.
Master Lupo says Drake's fang. I hear you've been busy.
Okay, I check what
You
players
and I
have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both second people to bear our respective names.
What?
You didn't think Rosamund Darling was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her, along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me to the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trap.
Alas.
She was to leave my life as suddenly and unexpectedly as she had entered it. I swore to follow in her footsteps, that I might change others' lives as he had mine. That is why I keep words alive, why I played the desert here, why I gave for the offense of Dalimil. Indeed, I had thought my application to Renz and Rika to be most pressing concern. That is until the infamous Cid made a surprise reappearance, rather muddied the waters.
Still?
I suppose there is enough of me to go around, but you forgive me if the desert here isn't always at your beck and call, won't you? Dalimil.
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
A veritable oasis with clear running water, natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they've been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of miners who worked Drake's fang and soldiers who guard it. And serve them they did, lining their coffers far from prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republic existment. Not that edicts from the Randeloffs carry much weight in this desert part. Dalimil has been long something for the law unto itself. Here those with the most money, of the most friends, makes the rules.
At least they did.
Until Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of the Mate Crystal, Dalimil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while these men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in the exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute.
So,
you see why those with the people of best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection, my predecessor chief among them.
that was your doing, was it not?
Rumors of the Fang's destruction have already been reached the long ears of desert here. I think they will soon be on the lips of every man, woman and child in Dalimil. Though I doubt he will receive the news quite so cheerfully as I did. This town owed much of its prosperity and protection to the Fang, and many feel that now it has left us. So too must they.
As for me,
I know what is to live without crystals, without world. It wasn't easy life, but I survived it. And Ademil has plenty of blessings even without magic crystals. Its healing waters, its proud people. What need to have we there for magic? It's but convenience, a crutch. If the people need new crutch to lean on, perhaps they ought to look to one another.
Stay safe out there.
Says Drake's fang has fallen. Does that mean the furnace is going to stop working?
Maybe.
So there were many news.
Good girl.
There is bridge somewhere here.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Aha, we actually need to go back.
That'll do, girl.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav? Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorne's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorne wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of the stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Okay, time to collect.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Legend has it that a star once fell from heaven and punctured a hole in the Dalmekin descent, and sprang for the fountainhead of River Cry.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorne. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the Hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only because you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorne before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorne gets what he needs, of course.
Okay, this felt a little bit same like Yakuza Dragon when there are those drinking talks with the friends, or in Final Fantasy XVI there are some very special moments. And I think before going back, I check this area because I have feeling that there might be a special monster somewhere. One of the stories was something about Dalimil Velcroy, but you always need a little bit training. Okay, these are friendly. Looks like that I haven't been here. There is at least salamander.
There was a time this path was guarded day and night by Lord Kupka's men. But now they've gone. Back to the Fang. Leaving us lesser mortals at the mercy of whatever bloodthirsty beasts they say nested beyond.
I wonder, is there still something? Rock was so deep. Maybe I just check if it's this place.
Yeah.
This looks special. This is so full of different kind of mazes. Ah, there is something ancient. Actually, two. But there is no way to activate. Ah, there was something. Opposite direction. Here is something, probably the monster, but I feel that I need a little bit more supplies.
The most fragrant herbs.
Do Sam, I know you're king.
Oh, where did all the men
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Good day, my lord. My thanks. Here you are. An excellent choice. Here you are. My thanks. Here you are. An excellent choice. Thank you for your custom.
Okay, now I think I'm more better equipment. Can I use this one? Kind of Dione. Aha, there is explanation for this.
Just look at the details. Lights and pots.
Now, do Sam, I know you're
Yes, they're quite sought after.
Ready, go?
Okay, now we need to locate it. Aha, now I remember.
Thanks, girl.
In the very beginning, you need to remember that it is actually bricks what you need to cross. Ah, now I remember I need to.
I needed that.
The finest fabric!
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but...
Oh, well.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Are you looking for something in particular? An excellent choice. Here you are.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Maybe there was some elixir.
Anything I can interest you in?
Maybe I use a little bit extra. Instant and restore all. I buy one of these. For special occasion.
Silver platters, plates and pots.
The juiciest yet.
Dusan, I know you're keen.
My carpets have pride of place.
And then we need to locate the monster.
Come on.
Aha, they are again here.
Time to fight.
Okay, it's time to test.
No holding back.
Okay, this wasn't special. It looked like special, but it wasn't. Ah, this is totally new area. Abandoned fishing village. Level up.
You all right, boy?
Oh, here it is. Lot of mosquito.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
Something. Serdastre. Ah, there is still this much. Aha, it was effect. What is over here? Hell.
Too slow. Titan! Nice try.
Aha, there is this kind of thing. Okay, I think this might be enough for this area. Time to go back to Hideaway. I just check. The village. Okay, I think time to return.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorne needs. Blackthorne, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You'll be sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorne. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Letting off steam. Goblin coin, black blood, and kill bucket.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Is it business or pleasure? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
So he completed one of the main quests and one side quest. And I actually was looking for monsters, but there is more to be found. This time it wasn't the right location.
The man who hurt your mother and father is gone. I'm sure they're looking down.
But search continues. And I want to thank you for everyone for stopping by and for watching.